Welcome back to Reality Architecture. In Modules 0 and 1, we explored the philosophical roots. Now we meet the hard science. Module 2 is built on the most rigorously documented case of belief influencing the physical world, the placebo effect. It is defined as a measurable physiological change produced not by an active treatment, but by the belief that treatment has been received. This isn't just natural remission or reporting bias, telling a doctor what you think they want to hear. The true placebo effect stands alone. Modern research has obliterated the idea that it's just in your head. It produces real, objective changes detectable by brain imaging and blood tests. When you believe, your brain activates its own pharmacy, triggering the release of endogenous opioids, dopamine, and serotonin. This isn't a metaphorical feel-good response. It is the same neurochemical system activated by morphine, operating at full capacity. Take Parkinson's disease. Research using PET scans showed that patients who believed they received an anti-Parkinson drug released significant amounts of dopamine. The amount was comparable to therapeutic doses of medication. Belief alone was able to partially compensate for a well-characterized chemical deficit. The effect extends to the immune system. Studies have shown increased natural killer cell activity and reduced inflammatory markers in response to placebos. This field, psychoneuroimmunology, proves that the brain and immune cells are in constant communication through shared chemical messengers. Sustained belief can even produce neuroplastic changes. The brain literally reorganizes its physical structure in response to the expectation of relief. Perhaps most profound is the capacity to alter gene expression. Epigenetic changes can reach all the way down to the molecular machinery of your cells. Then there are the extraordinary cases. In 2002, the Moseley study on knee surgery shocked the medical world. 180 patients were randomly assigned to real surgery or a sham procedure, just skin incisions with no actual instruments used. The results? At no point over 2 years did the real surgical groups report less pain or better function than the placebo group. This billion-dollar industry was challenged by the simple power of belief. Many common procedures turn out to be no better than a placebo. But wait, does the patient have to be deceived? Harvard's Ted Kapchuk proved otherwise with open-label placebos. Patients were told explicitly, "This is a placebo." Yet they still showed significant improvement. No deception required. The body responds automatically to the ritual of care and the expectation of relief, even when the conscious mind knows the truth. Then there is the dark mirror, the nocebo effect. Negative expectations produce negative outcomes. In clinical trials, up to 70% of people report side effects even when taking an inert substance, simply because they were told to expect them. In extreme cases, the belief in one's imminent death can actually be fatal. It is the ultimate testament to the mind's power over the body. Even the dose matters. 2 placebos work better than 1. Expensive ones work better than cheap ones. And blue ones, they're better sedatives. The brain responds to the perceived intensity of the intervention, not its pharmacological content. It's about the meaning we invest in the ritual. The critical insight is this: consciousness, in the form of belief and expectation, is causally efficacious in the physical world. This is not a new age claim. It is the direct implication of thousands of peer-reviewed studies. Belief changes biology, period. But where does this causal power stop? That is the question that drives the rest of this course. Where does the body end and the world begin? We know belief changes the body. We know it changes behavior and social responses. But can it influence physical systems beyond the body? Every lecture, reading, and practice in this module returns to 3 essential questions. Here is the first. The placebo effect is the most well-documented case of belief influencing physical reality. How far does it extend? Does it apply only to subjective symptoms or objective processes? Question 2. If belief can heal the body, can it influence external reality? This is our bridge question, setting up everything that follows in modules 3 through 5. And question 3. What are the mechanisms and limits of mind-body causation? We will look at the precise pathways and critically examine where evidence ends and speculation begins. Before we proceed, I want you to write your initial responses to these 3 questions. Don't worry about being right. Just see where you stand now. Let's begin the investigation. Welcome to Module 2. Let's do the great work.